How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another video on the CM91 Wrestling channel as we will go back into the Slobber Knocker Challenge on SmackDown 2. As you can see, the next challenger up is Eddie Guerrero's for a fellow Radical. It's all Radical here. Eddie set the benchmark with 8 in the last episode. His fellow Radical Perry Saturn is taking on the challenge this week. But his first person he needs to overcome is his fellow Radical, Chris Benoit, and it's been all Benoit so far. So Eddie was almost the first person not to score any points last week. He very much struggled to beat Jerry Briscoe, and this is not looking good for. Oh my God! What a clothesline from Perry Saturn. I was going to say it's not looking good, but that was a vicious clothesline, but it has been all Benoit so far apart from that one. He goes for that vicious clothesline again. Perry needs to build some momentum here. But Benoit has dominated him so far. Benoit quick out the blocks here. But a big German suplex there from Saturn. That's what he's got he's got all of these suplexes in his thing, but he's just not come out the blocks here. As he gets taken down with another big body slam. So this is Benoit's first, both of these men's first appearance in the challenge so far. Perry Saturn taking it, Benoit trying to stop him. There's another big German suplex there for Perry Saturn. Big armbar there for Saturn. And we're going for the rings of Saturn here. Can he get it? He's going to be in the ropes. Unfortunately for Perry. But there's another big suplex from and again he's just throwing him about here now. And it's a standing chicken wing. He's just going to try and pin him here. I can't get anything. But Benoit, you've got to be wary of his crippler crossface. That's a super kick there from Perry. Go for another thingy. Benoit goes for another ride. So Benoit reverses him, takes him down with a big club to the back. He goes for the spinning wheel kick, but he misses. Benoit takes him down with another club to the back. Very methodical. Big super kick from Saturn. Benoit comes back and takes him down with a clothesline here. This has been mostly Benoit. We've had 2.5 minutes so far. Saturn hasn't even come close to pinning Benoit yet. We're going to get another Rings of Saturn attempt here for the submission. Yes, and there we go. Benoit taps out. So Perry Saturn escapes the embarrassment of being the first person to come up with a 0. But China is up next. So China was up against Eddie in last week. And she's making her third appearance so far. But Saturn, I can't see Saturn. I said this about Eddie last time, but Saturn was almost 3 minutes to beat Benoit there. Saturn playing for playing for pride here, I feel, at this point in time. But yes, because we don't know how. And the thing is, as well, we don't know how much damage he's really taken from Benoit. That was a hard hitting first bout from the two of them. Oh, that's a hell of a power slam. That could be all she wrote for China. No, it's not. It looked as if it could be ankle lock from Perry Saturn in the ropes. But we're still stuck on one for Perry. Takes a big capture suplex there and a single sort of half chicken wing. This has been a struggle from Perry Saturn right from the very start. He kicks out at one there. Spinning wheel kick. Is that going to be it for China? No, it is not. Oh, and there's that big clothesline again. And the chicken wing. The crossface chicken wing. Bulldog. Oh, and China gets him down with a low blow. That is going to hurt. That is going to hurt. And this is going to be... It's a big power slam again from Perry. He's going to need to try and take her out of the ropes. Oh, big dragon suplex. And there's a schoolboy. Yeah, so this side, sunset flip there, not a schoolboy. The sunset flip does it. So Perry, now halfway through, has got 2 now. So here comes Mick Foley, the commissioner of the WWF. No stranger to hard-hitting matches himself is Mick Foley, the hardcore legend. So 4 is the low mark so far from Tori, who put up a valiant effort, was very unlucky to not get more than 4 herself. So back and forth so far between Perry and the Micker. Big DDT there from Foley, and Saturn's knee is giving him bother. You can see there. It takes him down with another DDT. Perry is struggling. He's just never really got going in this one. Benoit came out, the trap's hot, and it's never. Perry hasn't had no momentum. Oh, and he missed the clothesline, and Mick has rolled him up, and he only gets a 2 count. Saturn lives to fight another day so far. Oh, but gets crotched on the top rope there by Foley, the commissioner, looking as good as ever. He's got to think Saturn could be one big move away from defeat here. And Foley is full of big moves. 3 minutes to go for Saturn. He's managed to notch 2 victories, 1 over Benoit, 1 over China so far. Mick Foley proving to be another tough competitor. Saturn powers out at the 1 there. Oh, and he was going up the top rope. I wonder if he was going for well, you wonder what he was going for. There's a big clothesline there. Oh, and Mick kicks out at 2. And Foley is one of the toughest competitors ever in the WWF. His feet are under the ropes there as well. You've just got to wonder how much more Perry Saturn has left in the tank. Foley rolls him up again. He caught another kick out, but these are going to every kick out is going to expend more energy from Perry Saturn. Oh, and again, they're so close. Another close 2 call. That would mean that was 2.5. Oh, and Foley takes him down. He's got the claw on him. No, and Saturn gets right back up. Saturn gets right back up again. I did not see him overcoming that. Another big clothesline from Perry. Judo toss. Again, Foley was in the ropes though. Saturn just keeps getting back up. He doesn't know when he's beat. Again, Foley's in the ropes, so that's just the veteran instinct of Mick Foley there. A big power slam from Perry. And he's in the ropes again. This has been a valiant effort from Perry Saturn. You cannot say he's had the best of luck with who he's come up against. Oh, and a big dragon suplex once again. He's not Perry Saturn has not had the luck of the draw here today. I think he's now, he knows the gig is up. I think he's just now going to just start tossing Foley around like he's a small child. He's going to apply the Rings of Saturn on the Commissioner, and Foley is smart to give up quickly. So Perry Saturn, there's a man who's not happy with his performance there. 4 seconds left to go. He only has 3. Here comes Viscera, who was the clubhouse leader up until last week. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. So 10 minutes have elapsed and Perry Saturn can only get 3. He is now the low benchmark, unfortunately for him, but it was tough going for Perry Saturn today. So unfortunately for Perry, he's now bottom of the pile, but fortunately for everyone else, as there will be another Slobber Knocker challenge next week. So if you want to be informed of that, please consider following, liking, subscribing, whatever the terminology is on the platform you're currently watching on. It would be greatly appreciated. And if you could like the video as well, that would also be greatly appreciated. But until next time, thank you all very much for watching. We'll see you next week to see who takes on the Slobber Knocker Challenge.